right, it's time to continue dropping more diamonds, but this time in the outfield. I am here now with Kyla Stroud and Thalia Martin to talk all things and more 2026 Auburn softball. In just a couple days, and we got about a week left before you guys are actually going to be on this field playing actual games, what does the energy feel like for the 2026 season for the 2026 Tigers?
Right now, I would say we're lit. Like, every day we about to start. Like, we about to go to Florida. Like, it's kind of crazy and surreal. But for real, our team has such good energy. So, like, when we practice, it's always lit. Like, we're dancing, we're vibing. So I think that's just the whole aspect of what we got going right now.
Yeah, I mean, just to piggyback off of Kyle, we're just excited. We're ready to go do it.
When you say lit, paint a picture for me. The lit Auburn Tigers, what does a practice look like that's lit?
When we first start practice, we ready to go. We in there and stuff. But when it's time to, like, chill, dial back a little bit, like Coach Kate might be talking, we going to be dancing and stuff around. Like, we going to be lit. We hit a home run. We going to hit a little... we going to be lit, let me tell you.
Wait, tell me, I got to know, have you decided what the celebrations are going to be?
I know what mine is. My home run celebration is the little eagle. It's, like, going to be flying type thing.
Okay.
And then... then we're, like, on second base. We hit, like, one of these and, like, a little Heisman, something.
Oh, we're still doing the Heisman?
Yeah.
I love that.
Our shortstop loved the Heisman.
Okay.
She do it every second.
Okay.
We got to hit the Heisman.
You got to hit the Heisman. I just thought, that was very, that's a throwback.
Mm-hmm.
We hit the Heisman. So I know this is new. What else is, like, one of the new little...
Oh, take me through that.
Oh, yeah. Are you not bringing that one this year?
Oh, we're bringing it.
Oh, okay.
We're bringing everything.
So is that maybe third base? Like the triple?
Maybe. A little.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe a little single so we can do it with Coach DJ.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, when you talk about the lit and the energy, how did you guys get to having that type of camaraderie between each other on a team? There's things that you guys do. I know you have the walk and talks.
Mm-hmm.
What else do you guys work on as a team to be able to build so much chemistry?
Yeah, we do a lot. I mean, outside of the field, we go eat. We make 1,000 TikToks a day.
Yeah.
We just do a lot to make sure we know each other personally. That way, when we come out on the field, it shows that we're close, we're one, and we want to go do it together.
What have you learned, maybe something that's completely new that you didn't expect from one of your teammates, whether from the team bonding or your walk and talks before practice?
I would say that I really learned that everybody is, like, they be dancing and stuff. I'm like, hold on now, y'all did not look like this when we first met. Like, everybody's just so outgoing now. Like, me and Haven will be at third base. We'll be dancing, doing something, a song come on. Like, everybody's just dancing, upbeat, and everything. So that's pretty much what we see.
I'd say for me, I've learned that the freshmen actually talk. Like,
Yes.
When they first got here, they would come in and they would just kind of sit there and be cute. Like, Delaney's a good example. All she would do is this. Now we can't get them to go on mute.
Yeah.
So it's like just seeing that they have big personalities just like us, that's something that was fun to learn.
Yeah.
Going into, you guys, we talked about earlier how lit you were at the start of the 2025 season, going 20-1. What do you feel like you have to do to maintain that litness throughout the rest of the year, especially when it gets difficult with SEC play to come out on top with a winning season?
So Riker always says this one thing, he's always like, who are you going to be when it gets hard? Who are you going to be? Like, what's our identity? And we've just noticed that our identity is being competitors. We're going to compete every pitch, every swing. Like, we're going to compete no matter what. So, like, that's the whole point of what we're going to do and how we're going to stay level throughout the whole season. Just stay gritty.
Yeah, I think another thing that we're big on is being gritty. I think a lot of us are underdogs, right? We're young. We hear all these things and we just want to come out and be gritty, like come out and dog this thing out.
Gritty is the word I've heard time and time again from everyone I've talked to. Why do you feel like that is the word that you guys utilize so much to describe yourselves?
Because we're competitors. We're going to compete, like, no matter what. As soon as we step on this field, we're going to compete. We're going to have fun, but we going to be some dogs out here.
Yeah, it's a dog mindset, dog-eat-dog world a little bit.
When you talk about having a dog-eat-dog mindset, tell me how it gets bigger and better throughout the year, especially facing harder competition, rather than falling down and losing that confidence, right? Feeling like you are that bigger dog no matter who you're facing.
I think it's just all about being intentional. You got to be intentional about the way you work, the way you carry yourself, the way you handle your business. I think if we stay intentional, good things will happen.
Yes. How would you describe the intentionality of Auburn softball?
I mean, that's our word of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll hear Coach Kate pound that into our brains, intent. And so I think if we just really harp on that with little things, just the way we walk on the field, the way we step in the box, it will carry into our play.
Mm-hmm.
What would you guys say are your goals this year for your play you step on the field? Especially you, because you're coming back from an injury, right? You redshirted, coming back from an injury, the mental toll it takes to get yourself prepared post-injury. I know that it can be really tough, and especially finding that confidence again. For you, that process, what did it look like to get to a space now where you're preparing to be lit again?
Well, the first few months were really hard because it was like, dang, like I'm never gonna be back on the field. Like it felt like the world was like on my shoulders and I never would play again. And I was like, I don't know why I was thinking that, but that's just how it felt in the moment.
It gets dark when you get injured.
Yeah,
your mind just takes over.
You feel like you're all alone by yourself. So it was just, I was just beating myself up a lot. I gotta be back. I gotta be back. I gotta be back. But then I sat and realized, and I talked to Chris, and he was like, this is a blessing in disguise. Like, you're gonna be fine. Take it slow. Like, you got it. Like, we see you and everything. So that really helped me and stayed in my like heart. Like, just stay, prayed on God. Like, just continue to keep doing what I'm doing. And sooner or later, I'll be back. And look at me now, 10 months later. About to play next week.
How do you feel?
I'm so excited. Lit.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
What do you feel like was the biggest obstacle you had to get over from coming back from your injury?
The biggest obstacle? Not playing. That was like the biggest thing. Like I would come out to practice every day and watch everybody compete and stuff, and I'd be like, dang, I want that to be me. So what I would start doing was like me and Julia, she played at Tennessee, we would sit and we would talk about every play, everything that's going on, and I just made sure I stayed engaged. And then me and SJ, when we would scrimmage, we would sit behind the plate and I would locate every pitch, like know what's coming before it came out of the pitcher's hand. Like I just tried to be on top of things that way. When I came back, it was easier and I could just hop back into it.
Coach Kate talked about failing aggressively in order to be successful in her field. What are something you both are working right now to fail aggressively at?
I would say for me, competing in the batter's box. Like, I haven't got that much like playing opportunity. So now that I know I might be stepping in this role of maybe being the DP, I got to compete every pitch. Like, I got to make the little adjustments every time I step in the box. Like, it can't be the same thing over and over again. So I just got to keep competing the whole time throughout the box.
Yeah, I'd say for me, and not just me, but the outfielders as well, we're really working hard on that wall. We want to go into that wall. We want to take away hits. We want to take home runs. We want to make everything ours. Like the ball goes in the air, it's a no-fly zone, right? So I think that's the way we're trying to work hard, just get balls off the wall and stuff like that.
Turning the outfield into a no-fly zone, that's my favorite. Keep everything out your airspace. That's how we have to do it. What is your favorite play to make in the outfield? Is it a diving catch? Is it a ball on the wall where you rob a home run? Is it throwing a runner out in a tight situation at home? Or, that little dramatic slide at the fence to make that catch?
Okay, hear me out, right? So I am new to the whole grass fairy thing. I originally came from the dirt.
Grass fairy? That's what y'all call outfielders?
Grass fairy. We're cute, we run, we make plays. What?
What? Grass fairy?
Grass fairy, yes. So
that would be something an infielder would say.
Exactly. But yeah, I think my favorite play would definitely be a diving play, just because it's like, whoa, I get to fly out here. I don't really get to do that in the dirt, so it's fun just being able to dive and make fun plays.
I love that. Because also in the infield, what would you say then? You still gotta knock things down in the infield. What is your favorite play to make?
Ball hit hard through the 5-6 hole. I dive for it, get up on my knees and just
play it. Side arm. That could be it. Why is that your next celebration?
Oh, there
for
it
one
is.
of them.
I'm gonna hit that one.
And when we do it, we'll shout you out.
Yes.
Thank you.
Put up one of these so you know it's for you.
Thank you, guys. I would love that. The energy is amazing here at Auburn. When you see Auburn softball on that wall, what does Auburn softball mean? What is the culture here?
We always say Auburn softball is like family. Like, we're from Georgia. When we go to Hartsfield, we walk in there with some Auburn stuff on. You're going to hear people all over the place talking about some War Eagle. Like, that's just family. Like, everybody here loves you and they care about you no matter what. So I think that's the whole thing of Auburn. Like, we're just a big family.
Yeah, I'd say the same thing. Family and winning. We want to bring it back, a winning softball program. And I think that's just something we really harp on, being a winning culture, being a family culture. But you don't get a winning culture without being family. So that's base 1, and then we go to base 2, start winning some games.
The family that you guys have, you have 13 newcomers on this team, new family members, and you have 7 freshmen. You talked about how people speak on the team being young. What do you feel like that is maybe a little bit more of an advantage, having a young team, or what you can really utilize from the new talent that you have this year?
I can say they don't know what's coming. They don't know about our freshmen. They don't know about our transfers. They don't know nothing right now. So right now, they really don't have no film for real.
Mm-hmm.
So we coming out there and we about to be some dogs. They finna see who we are.
I was just about to say the same thing. Our freshmen, those girls are dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they come out here and they play experience, and I think that that's something that's going to give us an advantage because they play like seniors. Like, they know what they're doing. They're confident in themselves. They're confident in what we're trying to build, so they'll help us win a lot.
Mm-hmm.
How would you guys describe yourselves as players and what you're going to do in 2026? Yes. Take me through that. Take me through that, please.
For me, and I know this is like, so like maybe controversial, but I would say a baddie. Like, I'm gonna step on the
Why is
field.
that controversial?
I just feel like people don't say baddie out there. They be like, oh, I'm gonna be a competitor. I'm gonna be a dog. Yeah, I'm gonna be that.
No,
but that
she's
comes
gonna
with
be
being a
that
baddie.
girl.
I'm gonna be that girl when I walk out there.
Yes.
When I step into the box, I'm like, oh yeah, that's her.
Yeah.
That's her.
Absolutely. Listen, I don't even know who Kyla is. That's the baddie
Thank
on
you.
Auburn softball. Sorry.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
That is indeed the baddie. That's the baddie. I think for me, I think I want to be known as consistent. I want to be someone who's reliable, someone who comes out and it's like, okay, we know T's going to get it done. No matter what the role is, whether it's playing, whether it's running, whether it's hitting, no matter what it is. Just she's consistent, she's reliable, and she's going to get it done.
How would you describe this Auburn softball team 2026 in one word?
Gritty. I know we keep using that word,
Yeah.
but gritty. We are about to get in their face. Like, they're not gonna play with us.
We're going to make 2 words one. I'm going to
Okay.
go underdog. I think we have a little bit of an underdog story coming on, and I'm excited to see the finish. I think that chip on our shoulder is going to, like, really help us win games, help us go hard, and help us, like, ball. Just help us ball out.
Why do you feel like you're an underdog?
I mean, you hear a lot, right? The media talks a lot, and obviously we're taught to not feed into it, but you hear it. And I think we hear a lot of, oh, they're young, they're inexperienced, they're transfers this, they're transfers that. We want to win, period. We don't care who we're playing. And I think that's just what it's going to take. That mindset of, okay, yeah, we're the underdog, 'cause so what? Go win a game. They put their socks, pants, everything on the same way we do. So it's just one of those things where all that underdog stuff goes to the side. We got to go dog it out.
Underdogs on top.
Hello.
That's the best story.
You know
Right.
us.
What would you say when it comes to Kate and Chris? Things that they tell you guys that really resonate with you to help you become those dogs on the field?
I think every day talking to Chris and Kate, it's like, they're like my parents. Like, everything they say sticks in my head. And like, no matter what, they love you unconditionally. They're going to see you out there, like, be who you are, let you play how you play. Like, of course, they're going to be coaches, but they love us and they just shine on us all the time.
Yeah, Chris and Kate are the coaches you want to give everything for. They come out every day. They got kids. They got life outside of this. And they come and give us so much time and energy and effort in there. It's hard for us to not want to give that back to them.
If you were to do a scouting report on yourselves, what would it say in that?
Her. Can't give away too many details.
Right.
No, right.
Just
Right.
A generalization of you're going to see somebody fast, you're going to see somebody, maybe it's an outfield, see somebody that is going to cover the whole field. Don't hit it to her. Or if you're up to bat, and say you better watch where you place the ball because she's going to end up here.
Mm-hmm.
If you were saying a general census of your scouting report, what would it be? Descriptor.
I would tell a pitcher, don't miss their spot.
Nice.
Mhm.
Tell a pitcher, don't miss a spot. And then for the whole outfield crew, not just me, don't let that ball hang too high in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Plays will be made.
I would say the same thing. Don't miss your spot, because it's going to go
Yeah,
over there.
That way.
Okay.
That way. Guys, I'm chronically online. I have to get on. Look at all these things that I know. What made you guys really want to come to Auburn? Why, when you were making your decision of the school that you want to play, why here?
Well, I am an Auburn baby. So my dad played here. He went to play football here. So it's been in my blood since I literally was a newborn. 3 days out the womb, I had Auburn on, like, wasn't playing. So, like, growing up, I would just see Auburn constantly and just see the family and, like, how my mom and dad would just, like, cling to Auburn. And it just made me want to cling to Auburn. And I was committed under Mickey Dean. And, like, even then, like, they were hounding me hard. And I really loved it here. All the girls were nice and sweet. And when Chris and Kate came, it was the same thing. Like, immediately brought you in as family, like, one big hug with everybody.
Yeah, I fell in love with that 2015, 2016 crew when they were winning, going to the World Series and all that. And I was like, they look pretty cool. I want to be one of those. And at the time, I could barely swing a bat. I was not not a softball player. I was a cheerleader girly. But I was like, Mom, like, I'm going to figure this out. And meanwhile, I'm having seasons full of strikeouts, full of everything. And she's like, okay, yeah, T, you go do that. Well, no, I just fell in love, had a dream, and I chased it and made it here.
That's the power of it.
Yes.
And you think about maybe your goals, but also like a quote or maybe affirmations that you guys have been utilizing throughout your whole career to help you get to where you are today. What's something you go back to on like the hard days?
My mom tells me before every game, she's always let go, let God. So I really take that on, and I have it on my glove. Like every time I step in the field, I breathe, I take a deep breath, and I'm like, let go, let God. Like, you gonna be you, and you gonna play how you play, and that's gonna be it.
Same as Kyla, mine's on my glove. It's just bet on you. Take a chance. I mean, if you don't bet on yourself, nobody else will. So I think that helps me get through all these softball things we got going on.
Bet on you. When you step out on the field, here, Auburn softball, and you look around at the start of the 2026 season, what are you going to be telling yourselves?
Let's do it.
Let's go. Let's get lit. They ain't gonna know what's coming, let me tell you.
Yeah, literally that will be it. Like, you will probably hear me say it 1,000 times. Like, let's do it. It's time. Like, we've been waiting for this since August. This team is so excited. We're so ready. I think just our fan base, our family that we built in the dugout, we're just excited. Let's do it. Let's go.
Best believe when you see us come out here, we're gonna be dancing, we're gonna be having fun. Like, but when it's time, when that board come on, it's time for work. It's time to go. It's time to go.
What does it take to win in the SEC? What does it take to be able to come out on top, be at the SEC tournament, win it, and take yourself hopefully all the way to the World Series?
I would say, using this word again, staying gritty, not letting anything up, not stepping off the gas. Stay on it. Let's go. Who you gonna be?
Yeah, this is our third season, so we've seen a lot of SEC games now. We know that some of these games, you just literally have to grind them out. And I think that's something that we're just taking with us. Grind it out. If it gets hard, grind it out. If it's good, grind it out. No matter what, just keep grinding.
One pitch at a time.
Would you say the philosophy then surrounding Auburn softball, Coach Chris and Kate, is to be gritty? Or is there something else that's embedded in, whether it's hitting or just the day-to-day?
I would say the two words we use every day is staying gritty and having intent. Those two words are going to stick with us because we're always going to go hard for the ball. Failing aggressive is coming behind intent. We're going to give it our all, and we're going to go, and we're just going to keep going until we can't stop no more.
Yeah, I'd say those are the big three: gritty, intent, and preparation. Like, we just want to be ready.
I talked to Coach Chris and Coach Kate. They talked about how you guys are trying to develop your identity right now for the team. I know it's early days, and typically that doesn't come across until you've played a few games. But if you can see in the future what you think the identity of this team might be or what it's leaning towards, what would you say?
Competitors. Just competing. That's who we're going to be. I watch the girls every day, like, no matter if balls are getting pelted at our face or strikes are being thrown, they're going to compete. They're not going to take a day off or anything. And if we do have a hard day, we come right back. Maybe 30 minutes later, we'll go hit in the cage, do something to work on it just so we can better ourselves.
Yeah, I think we're going to be the team that come May, everybody's going to be like, oh, snap. Like, they're here. They're here, and we're here to stay. You know, this team is the team that's supposed to set a foundation for Auburn softball. And I think that we take that very serious. And by the end of May, everyone's going to see it.
Auburn softball by the end of 2026 is...
Them girls.
Natty champs.
Yes. Them girls.
World Series champions. That's the goal.
I want you guys to look in the camera and tell everybody what they can expect from the 2026 Auburn Tigers.
You guys can expect some dogs, some girls who are going to get out here and get gritty and play in your face and be ready for whoever want to come try us.
Ooh.
And I mean
Thalia messy.
Right. You heard it. Be ready. We're coming.
We coming.
Well, I'm ready to watch. Thank you guys for dropping your diamonds, and it's so exciting to see what Auburn softball has to offer. The dances, the dogs, the failing aggressiveness, but you cannot forget the grit.
Mm-hmm.